Hello, and welcome back to the Other Achievers podcast, episode number 4. It's our first guest podcast. We thought we'd get a guest on here today to mix things up a bit. And our guest today is Grant, one of our roommates.
Hello.
And our biggest fan.
He is our biggest fan. You go on any Other Achievers video, there's always a Grant comment
think of
there.
that word.
What, fan?
Most loyal fan. That's what I was looking for.
Loyal fan.
Most loyal listener.
Purposely misspell every comment as well, just for fun.
Just for the meme of it,
Just
of
for
course.
the meme.
Of course. But yeah, not only is Grant our roommate, he's also the biggest Winnie the Pooh fan that I've ever seen.
It's really creepy.
His room is decked out. It's amazing. He has like
No.
what are those? You have them. What are they called? There's like hoodies that also have like ears and stuff.
I do not own this.
He has
The
one for
red one.
every
I don't.
single.
And wear yellow pants with it.
He has one for every single Winnie the Pooh character. It's insane. He has matching pants for everyone. It's really impressive.
He likes the owl a lot.
He does like the
I don't even know the name of it. What is it?
Owl.
Owl?
Yeah.
His name is Owl?
Yeah.
I, in fact, don't own any of this. My
No,
room
no.
looks nothing like this.
I get a good one about Winnie the Pooh. So, Logan's, my little brother Logan, his room has like a thing around like the top of it, and it was like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
And he begged my parents to take it off, like when he hit maybe like 13 or 14. And Dad would just never get around to it. It might still be up there.
Just like the
very
border
well
around
could
there.
be. It's like a border around the top of his
Kind of
room.
like the doctor's office would have. And stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Like he would have friends coming over, and he's like, "Dad, please take this off." And my dad would be like, "I don't have time today, Logan. I'm sorry."
Yeah, we are joined by Grant. Grant, tell us about yourself.
There ain't much to me.
Winnie the Pooh.
Not
We
Winnie
already
the
established
Pooh. I'm going to Charlotte this year. Mechanical engineering, about to graduate next semester, and I snowboard. That's about it.
And rides his bike sometimes
I did ride my bike.
before the incident.
Before the incident. Yeah, that's a good story to introduce Grant on, because he doesn't like make content or anything, so there's not much of his portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing about Grant is he had a horrible biking accident. If you want to give this story,
Well,
in my chair can
It all-
break.
it all started on a Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. And I get up normal. I've got lab at 8:30, and I'm on my way. I ride my BMX bike. It's a little tiny bike used for tricks. Yeah, I know, tiny bike.
It looks like a child's bike.
Yeah, it's basically a child's bike, and I don't have brakes on it either, which is a bit odd for most people.
I don't
but-
see how you don't like go through millions of pairs of shoes doing that.
It,
Because he just slams his
Our
foot
whole
down.
campus is just hills.
Yeah.
Vans hold up. Vans, they're good. But it's about 8:15, and I get on my bike. It takes me about 7 minutes to get across campus, so I'm good on time. I'm headed. Nobody's gonna know any of the building names here, but I'm heading past the math building. We'll call it at this point in time, and I gotta hit a left to go down the Union Hill, the biggest hill on our campus. And I'm hitting a left to go up towards the hill, and I don't remember a thing. That's the last thing I can remember. I hit the left. I'm going up like towards the top of the hill. I haven't even peaked the hill.
Right.
I'm coming up to the hill, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I wake up in an ambulance on the next like 5 minutes. Like,
Right.
God.
but apparently it was like 30 minutes had passed already.
Yeah. And I think the weirdest thing out of the entire story is nobody knows what happened.
Nobody.
There was no
It's been like
cameras
2
or
months
anything.
now.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Because it almost sounds like you got hit by a car, but your bike is in perfect shape.
Bike's
right?
perfectly fine. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, and it's not like... I feel like if you fell off your bike, you'd have at least like some memory of it. And it's not
Exactly.
like you to really just like roll off your bike.
And I've fallen off that bike many times, but
Yeah.
All it takes is hit your head. They're just the right way.
Yeah.
yeah, but that'd be going over the handlebars and
I still feel like there'd be like a chain broken or something on a tire to make him
Oh, yeah.
fall. There was only one eyewitness, right?
they came up on me after
Yeah.
I'd already fallen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, from my point of view that morning, is I wake up at like 11 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at my phone and there's just a text that says, Grant got hit by a car. I'm sorry, what? So it was like the group text or something, and no one knew anything at this point really. But I went on Reddit for our college's Reddit page, and there's just a post that was like, "What's going on campus? I saw there was a bunch of blood in a child's bike." And I was like, "Yep, that's Grant.
That's it.
That's Grant right there."
It was like a child's bike and like a puddle of blood.
Yeah,
Like, that would freak me out.
yeah.
Yeah, I broke my nose, chipped my tooth, cut all my hands up. I couldn't even feel my hands that whole time. They hurt so bad. I still got all the scars.
They look cool though.
They're pretty cool right now. But
You look like you're like Wolverine or something.
Yeah,
a little bit right here, yeah.
just like right on the knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Looks cool.
That's crazy. I still want to know what happened though. Because like there's only are there any like real theories right now that you have?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because after I went to the police office, the police station 3 times, they recorded me on the 3rd time that I came in, and they asked me, "Why are you back here? We told you everything."
Dang.
They basically told me, "Don't come back."
You want some answers?
That's what I said, and they were like, "We gave you everything we know," and I was like, "Okay."
I feel like there had to be a camera or something.
That's what I'm saying, and they straight up lied to my face and told me that they checked all the cameras.
Yeah.
When it
they
was
totally did.
some lady who wasn't even on the case, because the guy wouldn't come out to talk to me on the 3rd time. He was in the back and would not come out.
They
to
have
talk
so many better things to do.
Exactly.
Cops around this campus do like nothing. I've never seen them do anything except like just roll around in their car and give people dirty looks.
Mhm.
That's it.
And give parking tickets.
Yeah, that's
Parking
true.
tickets.
Did you guys see that article that was like Charlotte gave out like $1 million or something, or what was like
I'll believe
100
it.
million?
I believe it.
It was
It was
a
an absurd
large
number.
amount of.
Yeah, over like a few years.
I'd believe it.
Yeah. That was the neighbor coughing. If that picked up on the mic.
Jesus.
A bit awkward to listen to.
Yeah, that's Grant. He wiped out on his bike, and now his tooth is messed up, and that's it.
That's his story.
Apparently, I was still awake during that whole thing, though, when I blacked out. I don't remember anything, but that
Your
lady...
brain just wasn't working.
Yeah, that lady said I was trying to argue with her, still trying to go to class.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
With my
That
broken
does sound-
nose, chipped tooth,
That
and
sounds
blood
about right.
everywhere.
that sounds about right for Grant's like survival instinct is to be like, I have to go to class.
Because in the hospital, he was trying to go the next day, and they were like, "Son, you're not going to get out of here till like 2."
He's like covered in blood. His nose is broken. It's just everything's messed up, and he's like, I gotta go to class tomorrow.
And I did.
You did?
Yeah.
God damn it.
The next
Damn it,
day,
Grant.
I went.
Grant's one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know about the nice.
R/nice guys. You know, he talks all the time about how women just don't treat him fairly because he's a nice guy.
What? No.
Like, that's what our group text is full of. Is just like, guys, I held the door for this girl and she smiled at me, but now she won't have sex with me.
No.
He's just a nice guy. He's a real nice guy.
no.
So, before we get too deep into this podcast, even though we already kind of had a story happen, I would like to say an apology. Because if you've noticed on the channel recently, there's been a lack of videos. We missed last Thursday's upload and the podcast for the week we're recording this going up. It was 100% my fault.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, still, I just want to say it was my fault. If anyone was wondering what happened there, I just messed up. I got lazy.
I was wondering.
Yeah, our number one fan was really hounding me for it. So this is more of my apology to Grant that he didn't have his.
That's why he's on here.
Yeah, that's why he's
Make
on
up
here.
for it.
It was just that's my apology that I'm extending out. That's what happened. It was all my fault. There's no real like excuse or anything like, oh, we lost footage. It was really just like busy week and laziness. It just didn't have time to really like sit down. I mean, I did, but I was lazy.
We've been playing Pokemon Go. Like,
Oh my
a shit
gosh,
ton.
yes.
So that's where a lot of your free times went.
We got to get into that, yeah.
Like, there's been 2 times where we need to record and we're like, let's go play Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, out of nowhere, there was... I feel like maybe Sword and Shield coming out might have sparked it. Just out of nowhere, we all got back into Pokemon Go.
Well, I feel like the Pokemon Go is your way of not getting Sword and Shield. 'Cause
Maybe,
you wanted to play it, but you knew you shouldn't.
I need like a little Pokemon
You needed
fix.
something.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I saw something the other day or today maybe, that Sword and Shield was like the fastest selling Switch title to date.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I
Though.
mean, I don't know. I'll end up getting it. I'm sure I will.
Christmas, probably.
Grant's been playing through it.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I've been grinding through it. It's a lot of fun right now. I'm taking a break to shiny hunt with Austin at the moment, but we're both back on Route 1. But I mean, he still hasn't left Route 1.
Austin hasn't went past Route 1.
He's literally gone to Route 1 and just circled it.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you know his playtime?
I don't know, but it's over 24 hours, I guarantee you.
He's past the 999 encounters.
Mm.
It doesn't count past 999. You have to keep track on your own, but I'm only to 600 encounters. But I've got 7 badges.
So you're almost done.
Yeah.
You just want a shiny hunt to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to grind it out too quickly.
Man, I would just get the shiny charm. I understand the whole like full odds thing, but
Just one.
I feel like my time is more valuable than being able to flex that something's full odds. Because you get nothing that indicates that it was full odds.
Like, you can just get the shiny charm and then tell everyone.
It's the pride in my heart.
Yeah, but who's gonna care?
Me.
Okay.
I think it'll look really cool. It's a shiny Wooloo.
Yeah,
Wooloo is fucking adorable, so.
One issue we do have with Grant is he's a Team Mystic on Pokemon Go.
Represent.
The other achievers are Team Instinct for life.
For life.
So we've been walking around our campus claiming all the gyms, and we let Grant take 1 or 2 if we're feeling generous.
Mm-hmm.
We usually take it back from him though. The other night we were out and
Jesus Christ.
there was a gym in a construction zone
I don't know what you're talking about.
that none of us could reach. And we're like, oh, it's not worth it. Grant decides to go behind the fence just to battle this gym. And we lost track of him for a while, and we got a little scared.
Well, you guys all decided, hey, let me put low-level Pokemon in there, so now I have to battle 4 Pokemon to get through this gym. And I was like, okay, there goes 1, have to battle again. There goes 2, have to battle again. There goes 3. It was just a constant. If nobody would have put anything in, I could have been 2 minutes and been out.
He decides to hop a fence, basically.
I didn't hop.
It was all on you.
It was open.
There was an opening, guys. It's not illegal. What are you talking about? And it's just funny because you boot up Pokemon Go, and the first thing it says is, do not trespass while playing Pokemon Go. But that's been fun. I haven't played Pokemon Go since it was, like, first big. Back in 4 years ago.
2016.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, right when it blew up.
'Cause I remember when Gen 2 came out, it was freshman year of college.
And we weren't playing by then.
I booted it up when it came out, but I didn't play it really. It was just kind of like, oh, this is here. And that was probably the last time I really touched it. But we're back at it. We're playing it a lot. No caller ID. Answer it.
Hello?
Services calling about your credit card account. It appears that you are now eligible for the 0% interest rate on your account. However, if you do not respond, your promotion will be canceled, so please press 1
I
now
gotta
to
respond.
transfer to live representative who can assist you in securing your 0% interest
It's
rate.
0% interest? Ugh! Better call them back.
I'll call them back after the podcast.
Good, yeah, you don't want to put too much information out there.
No.
That's a good call. So Harrison has a styrofoam story, I've
Oh, dear
heard.
God.
That
All right.
happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's been haunting me. It's partially why I got sick this morning, probably. So I had some queso. It was the queso me and you ate the other night.
Another cheese
I
episode.
wanted some more of that, and so we had styrofoam bowls,
Yes.
and I put some in it, stuck it in the microwave, 30 seconds, take it out, put it back in 30 seconds. And when I get it out, it's like the sides a little warped, like the sides of the bowl, and I was like, it's fine. It's fine. And so I start eating it, and the cheese is just weird. It's like really watery, like really just smells funny. I don't know why I kept eating it. I got through almost the whole thing before I was just like,
Were you just
nah.
eating like styrofoam?
Probably. So I get through it. It just tastes like horrible.
Yeah.
And you know how like you'll get like the tortilla chips like stuck in your teeth and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, like maybe like 5-10 minutes later, I start trying to get that shit out of my teeth. And it feels so weird. Like it's hard. It's got like a plastic layer.
Oh, dear
of
God,
it.
Harrison.
Still, me being stupid, not thinking, get it out, swallow it.
Harrison!
Yep. And so maybe about an hour goes by, and I'm just like, oh, God. I start feeling so bad.
Yeah.
Everything tastes bad. My whole like breath and everything is just nasty. My stomach's killing me, and I'm like, I probably just ate so much styrofoam.
Yeah. It probably melted like a layer into the cheese, mixed it in.
I kept like burping the whole night, and it just would smell so chemically.
Buddy, that's not good.
Yeah, I know. And I threw up a lot this morning, so that's probably it. That's probably why.
I hope so.
There's my styrofoam story.
Harrison ate raw styrofoam.
You knew cheese was involved as soon as you heard it, though.
Yeah, well, it's a Harrison story. It's got to have cheese involved in some way.
I'll apologize in advance.
Yeah, it's great. It's goddamn bowls.
I bought the bowls.
I should know better.
not
I'm 21
knowing.
years old. I should know not to microwave styrofoam.
And we've been having this argument. Grant's like, oh, you can microwave styrofoam. It's fine.
It's specific types of styrofoam.
Well, see,
I'm on the
like, if
fence
you have,
about it,
like,
'cause I-
chicken wings or something in there and you were just reheating them, that's
Yeah.
fine. But I've got, like, liquid queso. And
Yeah,
it
that's
probably,
getting like molten lava.
yeah,
basically.
it probably, like, because it's, like, boiling at that
Yeah.
point. Like, it probably completely melted it.
But yeah, see, it's the same thing. Like, but with my soup, I make soup, and I boil it to where it's like burned.
Yeah, but
soup.
then you pour it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why. I don't know. Just
yeah.
probably the bowl being in the microwave.
I'm just still thinking of how hot that is because I like my soup like burning hot. So
Well, it might be somehow the way the microwave interacts with the styrofoam
yeah.
might like weaken the bonds or something.
But yeah, it was like all warped feeling. It was
Yeah, you definitely.
It was
just
not
ate
a good
raw-
move.
You definitely just ate styrofoam mixed with
it was
cheese.
like liquid styrofoam, and then it just probably like hardened
Buddy.
back in my stomach.
oh my goodness.
I just think it's funny. It was in your teeth, and you're just like, ugh.
Didn't even think about it. I just was like, this feels weird. It literally felt like I had a plastic layer over it, but just didn't think about
you
it.
ate
No
enough-
alarms were set off.
You ate enough to where it was starting to coat your teeth.
I ate a lot. I ate a good bit.
I mean, I don't think you have to be too worried about that.
No, I mean I probably threw it all out this morning.
Because there are some freaks out there that eat like stuff worse than that.
It wasn't.
freaky
It couldn't have
eater
been that
stuff.
much. I mean, the bowl was still intact, so
Yeah.
it couldn't have been that much.
Yeah. Ugh. Buddy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Grant, give us your best cheese story.
Cheese story?
We talk about cheese.
We talk about
so
cheese a
fucking
lot.
much.
I can't think of a cheese story off the top of my head. What do you got? Well, I think.
Cheese nuts. Gotti. Oh, me and Harrison have a very sad update.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. You want to say it or you want me to say it?
So, Harrison made a purchase recently.
Mm-hmm.
We were very clean on the Jewel. We're not clean on the Jewel anymore. Harrison went out and bought 4 pods.
Yep, but when I'm out of these pods, I'm gonna let Grant smash my jewel.
Grant is very anti-Jewel.
Like, he's always trying to take it, gonna throw it.
He is one of the only people I know that has like never once
Even
hit
tried it.
anything. Yeah, like, nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
He's very against it. You know, more power to you, man, because it's awful.
I mean, I'm
But
down.
it's great.
I'm fine with you guys using it. Doesn't bother me too bad, but you know, if I can help you guys stop it, like, because you guys insist that you want to stop. So then I'm like, I'm here to help my
Oh yeah,
boys
I
out.
don't like it. At this point, I don't like it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about it. But I'm totally gonna let you smash this. This is my 3rd one. I've got one more. And
We can maybe make a video out of that.
that's what I was thinking too.
Because I have one that he could break too.
Mm-hmm.
What's a pun with Jewel and destroying stuff?
I don't know.
Like the Jewel.
Whoa.
The Jewel-sifiction.
No.
I've got the gold jewel.
It's one Jewel to rule them all. We need to pour it in some lava.
I would always say that when I
Pour it
was
in a
hitting
queso
when I was
styrofoam cup.
there you go, that would be horrible to microwave this thing. It would
No, we're not doing that.
with all the chemicals and shit in this,
Oh my god.
it would catch on fire and explode.
Oh, right away. The second you started, it was just...
When I had the gold jewel, I'd always be like, I wish the jewel had never came to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, maybe we can look forward to that video.
Yeah,
Grant,
we'll see.
why-
Maybe next few weeks.
Why are you so against like it? Not against, but why have you never wanted to try it or anything?
I don't know, the fear of my lungs. I know coming up as a kid, all you hear about is, you get those, like in, I think it was elementary school, we had the fire department come and, they show you like the clean lung and the dirty lung.
Yeah.
And as a kid, that for some reason,
It got me too.
I
And
picture
then-
that still to this day. We were in our gym and I saw the clean lung, dirty lung, and it just scarred me. To where I know the Juul's not even that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm petrified of it though. Like,
See, I agree. Like that does scare me, which is why I'll never smoke cigarettes and stuff. I would probably try smoking
It's
a
just
cigarette.
cigarette seems dirtier than the Juul.
Yeah. See, my whole rationality of it is like, I want to try stuff before I die.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I didn't get addicted to it and do it for like almost 9 months. But I was like, I want to try it at least just to know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm young, and if I only do it for like a little amount of time, it's not going to do like too much permanent damage, if any at all.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I really don't want to smoke cigarettes. Yeah, those. Do you guys think those DARE campaigns really worked? They're like drug stuff in elementary school.
No idea.
You know, they'd show you like videos and cartoons and stuff.
I mean, it worked on the good kids that weren't going to be doing that anyways.
No, but I feel like most kids that saw that and all signed those like I pledge to be drug free act are all like smoking pot and stuff.
I don't think it worked in elementary school.
No.
I think if they would have waited till now and pushed it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Sorry. I feel like they could have just done it better.
They definitely could.
Because seeing like a man in a dog costume telling me to not smoke cigarettes and don't do pot and stuff, that made no impact on me.
Mm-mm.
Other than like laughing about it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, South Park has a really good episode on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's got all these guys in there. They're like singing. And they have a big routine. And they're like, "Don't smoke, and you can be like us." And then it cuts straight to the boys smoking cigarettes behind the school, like as fast as they can. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, just. Do you guys remember? There was an informational video. It was like live action, but it also had like a cartoon demon. And it was for acid. It was against acid.
Oh god! No.
Yeah.
I didn't know what acid was until I was in high school.
Yeah, I got taught what acid was in elementary school by an informational video.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and it was like if you do acid, the guy like turned into like a monster.
What?
Yeah, so that terrified me as a
I
kid.
didn't know what acid was until I got in like high school, probably.
He was like, "What? It's the opposite of a base or a basing."
So you just gotta take some Tums.
Yeah,
There's Tums right there.
anti-acid. You guys remember Sex Ed?
Yeah.
Sex Ed was weird. I still have my like little card we got that was like, "I pledge to be abstinent till marriage."
Mm-hmm.
I definitely yeeted that out the window somewhere, but
I just found mine the other day when I was like cleaning and stuff. I was like, "Oh my god." I didn't remember
Just
Sex
keep
Ed.
it in your wallet.
I remember when they did it in 5th grade, you had to get your parents to sign a permission slip,
Yeah.
and my mom wouldn't sign it.
Damn.
Mhm. No, yeah. I was so protected as a kid, man.
so what did that mean for you? You just didn't sit in the classroom setting for
Yeah,
that?
I just had to go. I think I just had to go sit somewhere else while it was happening.
Jeez. I remember.
I mean, it wasn't just me, but a majority was in there.
I remember in like maybe 6th grade. It was whenever we had to get the thing signed.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. They were like, "Are you sure you want to see this?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh god, we had to see a baby get born.
We didn't see that.
Yeah, well, I did not see that.
Y'all don't have to watch that.
No.
Why did I have to watch that?
No, we didn't have to see that.
I didn't. Thank God.
It's disgusting. I hate life.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I had to sit there and watch that. It was gross.
And
And I remember it was when Soul Silver and Heart Gold was out. Because I remember I was just like, just look at the Pokewalker, Jared. Just play with your little Pokemon on your Pokewalker.
I remember the Pokewalker.
Did you bring yours to middle school at all?
I didn't have one. Logan had one.
You didn't have
I
one?
only played Diamond and Pearl, really.
Did
That was
you?
the only Pokemon I played.
I wanted one so bad, but I never got
Oh
one.
man, we had like a squad. We'd all have ours walking around the track in
Oh,
middle
God.
school. Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
it was good stuff. Good stuff. You'd be in class just playing with it. There wasn't really much you could do on it
Mm-mm.
that I can remember.
Yeah, Logan has one somewhere, but I never got one.
Mine's battery is dead. I want to replace it, but
They got like the big Pokeball now, or what is it? For the Switch?
Oh,
can't
for
you
Let's
put
Go.
one-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they also have like the bracelet one.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
You just
For
like
when Pokemon Go came out.
yeah, it would just like vibrate and you click a button and it'll like be like if a Pokemon was caught or not. And like you get on your phone later and it's just like here's what all you caught while you were walking.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it just kind of like catches it automatically. I don't know if it uses like Pokeballs and stuff, but it like tracks for like your eggs and like walking with your partner and stuff.
That's pretty
It's
dope.
kind of nifty.
Pretty neat. I wouldn't want to walk around with that on my wrist.
Oh hell no!
Sorry,
put it in my
boys.
pocket.
I gotta catch a Pokemon really quick. Excuse me, gents.
I mean, I already walk around looking at my phone this week.
Yeah, but we've been going like at night and stuff when there's not a lot of people.
Man, walking to class, I've had a few almost like running straight into people.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking today and I saw a girl that we all know. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to like expose her. I was just deep in my phone playing Pokemon Go, and I heard, "Hi, Jared," and I was like, "Hey!" Like, moment already passed. She's behind me, and I'm like, "Hey!" I'm just like, gotta catch this Murkrow. Got a quest right now to catch 10 dark Pokemon.
God damn it.
Yeah, I have a real problem. I keep just wanting to look at it, but then I'm like, no, just wait till I get to class. There's Pokestops there. Then I'm like, but I'm passing some right now. And then it's like item bag full, and I'm like, okay, I just gotta delete some items.
Clean some stuff out.
Meanwhile, I'm just like traversing waves of people, hoping I don't run straight into one. You guys ever done that?
Right.
Not using Pokemon Go, just like in general, like looking at your phone and just straight into someone.
Definitely like a shoulder.
I'm sure I have. I just can't think of anything.
I had a really bad one, I think sophomore year. I had like a late night class, and I was walking back. It's like 8 o'clock, so it's dark out. And there's like no one around, you know? So I'm just like really deep in my phone. No, it was last year, because it was going home to the apartment we lived at.
Okay.
We had this like gravel path that goes through the woods.
Oh god, that thing was creepy.
Yeah.
And you know, like there's sometimes be light, and then sometimes they just wouldn't put the lights on. I think the lights were on, but I just wasn't paying attention. And I mean, like, I finally, like, look up, and I'm, like, 1 foot away from running straight into someone. And I go, ah! Like, make, like, a audible noise.
Oh, god, that happened to me last year.
Usually, once you do that, I don't know about you guys, but I just commit to, like, I kind of act crazy for a bit, just so it's, like, I'm not actually scared of that person. I just have, like, a tick or something. Yeah, like, I'm just like, ah! Or, like, if you're, like, walking and, like, you trip or something, just to play it off, you like act like your foot like messed up. You're like, oh geez, yeah, instead of just owning up to it. The person didn't react at all, but I mean, I was in their ear and I was just like, ugh!
I had a run-in like that last year. I was leaving our apartment. We were on the 3rd floor, so I got down the first set of steps, and then I turned the corner, and some guy that lived on the 2nd floor walked right out of his room and scared the shit out of me, and I just go, whoop! I don't know where it came from. But he was, and like the apartment we were in, there were like people that were like 30.
Yeah, it wasn't just students.
He wasn't a student.
You're just some grown man and you go, whoop!
I was like, whoop! It was like a whoop, like a whoop! And he was just looking at me. I was like, oh god.
Nope.
And I'd run into him like every other week.
Yeah.
So, like I would see him.
You know,
I just knew he remembered.
He was just like, "There's Whoop Boy, Whoop Boy."
Whoop boy.
What about you, Grant? Any wacky run-in stories?
Besides like shoulder bumps, like I don't think I've physically ran into someone that close or actually hit them.
Yeah, no.
Can't think of anything at the moment.
I've seen some people do it. I've had a skateboard hit me.
Really?
Not like across the face, but just like run into my foot.
I have this issue where every time there's like, you know, the bros throwing the baseball or throwing a football or something, it hits me every time.
Yeah,
have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Every time we're walking,
you like somehow have a magnet.
Every time. Frisbees, everything. They'll just fly and hit me.
Just like watch out, bro.
To the point of where when we're walking somewhere and there's people throwing stuff, I'll move to the back of the pack farthest from it, and it'll still somehow hit me.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you remember when we were at the beach this one time, we took like a friend trip to the beach. We were just hanging out in the pool, and you know, there's kids like throwing a ball, not near us at all. And we're just like sitting there, and I don't know where a ball just smacks Harrison in the back of the head or something.
Every goddamn time.
He's got a magnet attached to him.
Oh my god, do you remember the second time we went to the beach when I pissed all those little girls off?
You want to say what you were doing to piss them off?
Yeah. Alright, so I was splashing Jared and
in a specific
in
way.
Austin. I would take my arms and I'd make them real big and I'd just go, ah! And just I was acting like I was squirting on Jared. Yes. And I splashed this like 5 or 6 year old girl and she starts sobbing. I mean, you're in a pool. You're going to get splashed, but I splashed her pretty good.
There was like
it was like a tidal wave. It was over her head.
And then like a pack of like 3 of them started splashing her.
Yes, they walk up and they're like, "Did you splash my friend?" And I was like, "I don't know."
And while Harrison started talking to them, we all just edge away from
I'm like 19 or 20 at this point, and they're like 5 or 6 probably, and there's like 3 of them, and then they just all start splashing me, and I turn around to see where the guys are, and they're all gone, and I'm just sitting there just getting splashed. It was weird. I was like, I gotta get out of this. No parents can see this.
I mean, it was a crowded pool, so it just looked like Harrison was having a little splash fight with a bunch of 5-year-old girls.
Oh, it was horrible.
In the shallow end. You're just like, hey girls, you want to play a splash fight? If you lose, you have to take off your clothes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you trying to say?
He was the one doing the fight, man. That was funny. Because I saw it happening. I saw them, like, slowly convening, whispering, and then, like, turning towards you. And I was like, guys, we gotta bail. We gotta bail now.
I had no idea I splashed her. Because, like, when they asked me, I was genuinely like, I don't know.
And Harrison already doesn't handle, like, confrontation like that well at all.
Not at all. I'm getting better, but
did
not
you
at all.
splash my friend?
No.
Yeah, then they just started splashing.
But yeah, I was going to town on Jared. Just
Yeah, he kept like
oh, it was that.
I don't know how to describe it.
When you lock your fingers and then turn your hand upside down and like clap like where your wrists are, I guess, the base of your hand.
Yeah, he was being a real mature boy at 19. He was like lifting his legs up while
doing it. I was doing it between my legs too, like floating on my back doing it.
Very
chasing Jared
pool.
around the pool.
Very crowded pool.
Yeah. But you know what? The funny thing is, we'll never see any of those people again, and we have a good story from it. That's all that matters.
It was. It's funny, man. I forgot about that. Did you splash my
Good
friend?
Good times.
You know what sucks?
What?
In the episode that I didn't put up in time, at the very end, we're like, leave comments and we'll answer them in the next episode. So now there's going to be comments on that video that aren't going to be answered in this video, so we'll have to go back and read them again. Because we were like, give us suggestions what to talk about or a question you want us to answer.
I could have asked myself some questions.
Yeah, we could have been like, Grant, what do you think about this question you asked? Oh, well.
If you ask anything weird, making them answer.
Well,
just, I guess, say the same thing.
Yeah. Now, Grant, I know you've talked about this chair. I swear to God. You know, it's such like a running gag on the channel, but you can't really tell it's happening like in the videos and stuff.
It's just like if you hear Jared talking and it's
like cut off, or you hear like a movement like that, and no one really knows it's happening except us, and it cracks us up every time. But out of nowhere, there'll just be like a giggle with no explanation at all.
Because like when he turns and stuff, it sounds like there's a bird in there.
Yeah, but you can't hear it.
I'm always saying it, and then I've realized in the videos you can't hear it at all.
Anyways, what I was gonna say, Grant, I know you've talked about before wanting to start a channel and stuff. Do you think you ever will?
If I do, it's going to be next semester. I want to, but I just have no idea where I'd start, what I'd do.
Well, I know somebody that's good at that stuff that could help you.
Yeah.
What am I good at?
I mean, you can just tell him how to do stuff.
Oh,
I wouldn't know how to work any of the software or anything without you.
That's true. Just make funny Let's Plays, man. It's super easy.
That's what I thought about, because, easy, but who's going to watch it at that point? But then again, it's just something.
Watch it. Because you watch our shit.
You watch our stuff, yeah.
That's true.
You just gotta go about it as I want to make something. There's the bird right there.
I did hear.
And I know I didn't pick it up on the mic. Yeah, you gotta go at it as I want to make something for me. Mm-hmm. And if it does happen to end up really good and getting some traction, awesome. But it's mainly I enjoyed the entire process of making this.
You gotta start somewhere, and you gotta do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
That's how I go at it.
And
exactly.
the second we stop having fun doing this, recording this, we'll change what we do completely. Because that's the whole point, is we want to enjoy making. Because
I think going at it as not for an audience and more for us, it really helps me with talking and stuff a lot too.
You don't have to be super entertaining.
I hate addressing the audience and stuff. Yeah, it's just so awkward to me.
You want it because whenever you're okay, I have to perform for this audience. You're what can I see here? That's gonna be so funny.
That's what I had a lot of trouble with the Outer Rim podcast. Is if we were telling stories, it was stories we'd already heard. Yeah. And when I'm telling a story that I know you and Austin have already heard, it's so awkward to me because it's just a performance. Because I'm having to tell it to y'all y'all have never heard it before. We knew the punchline already, so we just had to be and then what? I hated that.
Yeah, you should definitely do it. You could do your RuneScape stuff. You love RuneScape.
Yeah, recently I've been quite addicted to RuneScape.
Played a lot of RuneScape.
A lot of RuneScape.
How many hours at this point, if you had to estimate?
I don't remember the last time I checked, but I mean, more recently I've backed off a lot, but I was, God, if I had to say, I mean, honestly, probably about 100 right now. Like, it's really not that much.
Only 100?
But I only started.
Grant, no way.
Probably.
No way.
Every time I've passed your room or we're out eating or something, you have something grinding on RuneScape.
I don't know. I could check it though. There's a guy.
Check it. Put it in the comments on this video.
There's a guy in Lumbridge that'll tell me.
Oh, Lord.
I'm curious. Well, Grant, thank you for joining us
Appreciate you
on
having
this
me.
beautiful, beautiful episode of the Outer. I about said the Outer Rim
Outer Rim
podcast.
Podcast.
Whoa! The Other Achievers podcast. Did you enjoy your stay?
I had fun. Good stories. Good time.
Would you do it again?
I would. If you guys need me.
Would you give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts?
I would do it.
Okay.
100%.
All right, cool.
I want to look into how to getting that up on there.
Yeah.
I want to get it on that and Spotify. And maybe SoundCloud. I
SoundCloud.
don't know if people really go to SoundCloud for podcasts, though.
You never know.
That's true. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. You will see this
The
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Me missing those uploads really threw me off.
that's my calculator. That's not the calendar.
Let me do some calculations.
Tuesday the 25th. That's Monday. Tuesday the 26th.
All right. Well, any final words, Grant?
Just thanks for having me, y'all.
Anytime.
Hope to be back.
Anytime.
Looking forward to future episodes.
Be sure to subscribe. Tell your friends about it.
Like
and
and comment.
Leave comments if you want to interact with us on the next episode in a way. Grant, if you want to interact with us on the next episode.
I will be there in the comment section.
Yeah, leave some questions or statements or anything. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes, sir.